this is awkward. Oh, no. So this mask is truly for the zombie apocalypse. Anyway, shall we get started? Chances are you all can't probably hear me that well, so if you can't hear, then just tell me there, and I'll type it up in a summary for you. So, let's get to reading, yeah? uh, Control of the Dead. And the summary is Dr. Edward Richtofen has finally found a key to freedom from the endless waves of undead. He and the group of 3 unlikely allies activate the teleporter in hopes of freedom, and with one bright flash, our story ends and another one begins. And there's source tags here about like different zombie genres, horror, humor. It's a long story, many more. It's survival, it's zombies, yeah, zombies. Okay, no one's in the chat and no one's watching, but hey, it don't matter. Someone else will stumble upon it at some point. Anyway, shall we get started? Oh, when reading the story, voices are not included, but with me, I do make some voices. So, let's get started, yeah? Let's kill the lights and get to reading. We'll first read the notice. Wrong place. Okay. Notice, disclaimer, and explanations. Please note, I'm not trying to sell a book here, folks. I chose to write this novel, and any characters from games, movies, books, and shows you may recognize belong to their rightful owners. There will be confusion in this story, but try to bear with me, alright? Please pay their rightful creators their respect, and I have custom characters in the story as well. This story will be told in forms of perspectives. For example, character POV, it's when it's through a character's perspective. This will help with the story's events. Speaking of events, events are occurrences throughout the story. Event examples are moments like alarm triggers, which some reports. Ugh, I hate the alarms. I hate those alarms so much. Teleportation events usually lead to locations like mystery box rooms, pack-a-punch perk machines, and armory safe rooms, closets, or small rooms, and even rarely other dimensions. Please note, time limits are in place, and they vary from 5 minutes to 30 minutes or so. The final stand events occur when either all survivors are down or dead. They also occur when awaiting rescue or evacuation. Other survivors will appear as well, so if you recognize them, feel free to comment on the chapter. There are also many custom characters in the story as well, with other survivors in this story. There will be tension. But there will always... there will also be long-standing alliances and group merges. But with merges, there are firefights. And so the military and law enforcement are still active. So you may recognize some organizations and factions, such as Cheetah, the Fireflies, and as well as Raiders. Alright, this story does have sentient infected as well. These events occur in encounters and would either be in boss fights or dance encounters. Factions? Yes, there are factions in this story. Some you may recognize. Sita from the L4D universe, the Fireflies from The Last of Us, the U.S. Army, USA, USA, US, USA. The BSAA, or I forgot. Shoot. They're from the Resident Evil universe. Neo Umbrella from Resident Evil universe. The Institute from Fallout 4 for some reason. Since. Oh man, masks. Yeah, you did not see my face. Hmm. Okay. The Enclave from the Fallout universe. Puppet Governments. The Brotherhood of Steel from Fallout universe. The Whisperers, The Walking Dead. The Saviors, The Walking Dead. Uh, the Tent City, Walking Dead. Zona, Z Nation. I'm not sure I like the current season of Z Nation. 10K to make up his freaking mind. Jesus. I wish I was loaded. Anyway. Right. Red Hand, too. Like I said, no one's here, but hey! It's alright. I'm actually having fun, because there's always a chance someone might stumble upon it. There's also a chance no one will stumble upon it, which is depressing. But whatever. I don't care. As long as I can read this to someone. As well as many more. So keep your eyes open as you read the story. I very well will. Oh wait, it is me. Shoot. Awkward. Okay. Characters themselves, a variety of characters from different zombie apocalypse universes will appear in this story. Please keep that in mind. Here's a list of main character perspectives you will see. And before you guys say anything, I'm not sure I'm gonna add zombie or Belina Productions, Sonic Zombies, Sonic, the Sonic, Sonic the Hedgehog, maybe Pizza Hut Sonic. We'll call him Pizza Hut Sonic. There is a chance he might appear here. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, but I'm also not. So if you want something like him to appear, you'll have to keep reading the story. And if not, then don't read the story. But still, if you read the story, you are bound to enjoy it. Okay, that's a lot of characters. I'm just going to say there's 20 characters. I'll mention a few that may seem more commonly known. Alice, Bill, Jill, Zoe, Coach, Joel and Ellie, Daryl, Rick, Nick, Frank West, Keith, and Lewis. These are the main perspectives, so anyway. Oh shoot, I didn't do that. Okay. With that out of the way, I hope you enjoy Control the Dead, and feedback is welcome, but keep it reasonable, please. Have a nice evening, day, morning, afternoon, weekend. I can't read with this mask on. Anyway, I'll see you all when the dead walk the earth. Bye. Something like that. Teleportation cell. Oh, you want me to make that? Okay. There. I made a teleportation cell. Okay. Chapter 1. Now we get to juicy stuff. Okay. Please read the notice to better understand the story here. And so our story begins as another one ends. Ooh, that's a good quote. Oh, fine. We're seeing this through Rick Toffin's perspective. immediately, are you kidding me? I stand up, brushing away the dust and smoke off my uniform. And as I look around, I notice that. Oh, it's the eye. Hi. Okay. What was it? Ah, yes. I stand up, brushing away the dust and smoke off my uniform, and as I look around, I notice that Nikolai and Takio have been separated from me and the American. Oh, speaking of the American. Oh, Dempsey! Wake up, you American pig! As I said that, Dempsey started to get up while he was coughing a little. I was like, what do you want, you crazy German? He responded as rudely as usual, as I may say. Rudely. Doesn't really say that, but yeah, whatever. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I wake you from your beauty sleep? Or boo-hoo, cry me a river? I retorted. By the way, where the hell are we, Doc? Dempsey asked me. If I'm being honest, I have no idea where we are. Uh, or in better terms, when we are. Time travel. Whee! Unfortunately, no one's been. Oh, hello. Hello. Howdy. I'm gonna say hi, okay? Hi. Anyway. Right here. Uh, if I. But I can reassure you that we are no longer in Europe. So. Oh, they're gone. Oh well. So, are we in America? Because if this ghost town is the States, then I can't really see why you would risk your life to defend it. I said, don't you. Oh, wait. Seems like that made him mad. Don't you dare disrespect my home country. You Croats barely had any food, let alone any decent currency. Before our argument continued, we were cut short when we heard movements from some bushes nearby. Ugh, my head is throbbing with pain. Ugh, where's my vodka? Wait a minute, I recognize that drunken voice. Oh, Nikolai, is that you? I asked. I'm sure enough it's him. Hey, Victor, is that you I hear? Can you bring me my vodka? Oh, yep, that's Nikolai, alright. Yes, I in fact do have some spare vodka on me. I responded, but you have to bring Taki over at the mountain if you want it. Hefty chuckle. uh, is that all, comrade, or do I have to be a test subject as well? Nikolai said in a joking manner. Okay. Shoot. Wait. There it is. A new test subject would be nice, come to think of it. But before I said anything, I was cut off. The yawn attacks again. I was cut off by Dempsey. Look, fellas, family reunion can wait. But right now, we need to find out just where we are. And it's a bit quiet around here, so keep your eyes and ears open, ladies. Dempsey spoke with that gruff but serious voice of his. You know how much I hate to say this, but I agree with Dempsey on this matter. We have no idea where we are, and we have no idea what to expect. So we should just stay together as a group, like always, and find a weapon. Because I have a feeling we aren't home free just yet. I said, but Nikolai then spoke up. Alright, everyone ready to go. I want to see if there's a bar around here. We all agreed. Let's head out then. Oh, wait. Let's head out then. The town is it not going to explore itself? I finally said, and with that we proceeded into the town, unsure of what's ahead, prepared for almost anything. 2 hours later, um, still in Richtoven's perspective, this place is extraordinary. And best of all, no zombies, I said with excitement. The others are as sharp as I am. This city had not as lights and TVs, but small handheld items known as cell phones. Hello, cell phone. Um, okay. Oh, I got it. Right. After I reach out to him, hitting the hay. Okay, back to it. Yeah. Uh, here we are. Nikolai is completely wasted from all the vodka at the bar he drank, and I managed to get us a connected room at a hotel known as the Vanna. Sound familiar? Anyone? Left 4 Dead? Left 4 Dead 2? Anyone? Oh, bummer. Okay. I'm pretending I have an audience. My audience is invisible. I have an invisible audience. And if that don't work, then I still have Monica, who is also possibly on my computer, still watching this as well. Hi, Monica. Okay. Back to business, yeah? Okay. Uh-huh. Unfortunately, it costed a lot of money for such a crappy place. So Dempsey had to pay with the money he saved from the asylum. We still have our guns at least. We had to hide them, but don't ask where. When passing by one of the conference rooms, I heard a bunch of people talking about a virus known as the green flu. Interesting. Sound familiar? They were talking about things like mutation and other problems. I did hear the name of the state, uh, of this state. It is apparently, in fact, in America. We are in the state known as Georgia, and a safe zone is in New Orleans. Maybe Dempsey might know something about it. I then decided to check out the room we are borrowing. Not bad, it connects to another room, and Dempsey and Nikolai can share. So we decided to rest a long rest. I probably made a long rest. Where's my soda? There it is. Ugh. Okay, that should keep me going for a little bit. Okay. Transition to a mechanic's garage. Hey! A lot of people's favorite characters coming out. Though unfortunately he can't carry the entire Left 4 Dead cast. But that's why you got Coach, yeah? And Nick. Even though Nick's very much a jerk. But Nick is still awesome. He's rocking a suit. Anyway. Yeah, we're seeing this through Alice's perspective now. As I was working on my old pickup truck, I heard my show cut off and cut to a breaking news bulletin. Ah, kidding me. It was getting to the good part, I said out loud. Anthony Keith and my cousin heard that. Oh, so I had to change around the story a bit so the characters could kind of work with each other. So you might see people who weren't really in that. Yeah, you'll see what about. You'll see here in a bit. Okay. Hush. You'll see in a bit. All right. Hey Alice, what's wrong? Keith asked him. TV cut to a news announcement in the middle of my favorite part of the show, I responded. I don't know if my female voice is all that great, but I'll give it a try. Oh, this is gonna be so embarrassing. Alright. Hey Alice, maybe it's important, so we should at least listen, alright? My cousin Jill asked me. Yeah, Jill Valentine is Alice's cousin. Deal with it. Alright. We are my cousin Jill asked. Yeah, yeah, okay. I said, a bit defeated. We are sorry to interrupt this broadcast, but we have urgent news straight from the president herself. Barricade your home, lock your doors, and always stay with your folks because now, oh my, martial law is in effect. And if you do leave your home, find and proceed to your nearest evacuation station, for the green flu virus has now spread on a continental scale. Be sure you follow your safety program guide provided by SATA and the U.S. Army. For an outbreak has now occurred and has reached our southern and northern states. This is a state of emergency. So we ask you keep. Oh, wait, I lost it. Okay. Okay, here it is. So we ask you to keep safe and watch over those close to you. And may God be with us all. Godspeed, some bastards. Yes. Anyway, the TV power then cuts off. Before it can continue, the TV's power cuts off. Ah, hell. She said angry. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. You think all that's true? This can't be happening again. No, not again. Jill said, a bit horrified. Yo, Jill, you alright, cuz? She spoke her head with tears in her eyes. She shook her head with tears in her eyes. Damn, it's just the Raccoon City incident. Wait, that was an actual thing? I thought it was just a myth or a conspiracy. I was clearly confused. Jill looked at me and then just sighed. It's a long story, Alice. I'll tell you later. Right now, we should arm ourselves. You as well, Keith. And before we head out, remember, aim for the head. That's pretty much zombie logic, everyone. So, if the zombie apocalypse does actually occur, aim for the head. It's a no-brainer. Don't panic like idiots. Sorry. I watch a lot of zombie movies where people panic like idiots. Anyway, here we go. Before we head out, remember to aim for the head, fellas. That's the only way you can kill infected, Jill explained. Alrighty then, but question, where are we gonna go? I asked her, before Jill could speak. Keith cuts her off. Alright, so listen up. I say we get the truck started and we drive over to the nearby swamp. Build us an anti-zombie fort in the trees, you know? Jill shoots me down on that idea. Keith, no, that won't work. What if the infected could climb? What if the infected could climb trees? Or worse, what if they develop long, disgusting tongues? What? I didn't say anything. That would probably drag you away from your group. Or even worse, they become intelligent. You know, guys. Just stated clearly concerned. I had to step in. I decided to step in. Hey y'all, I think we could do a lot better if we work together, you know, since we're like a family and all. So y'all wait here. I'm gonna go grab my grandpa's shotgun. And we can drive over to the hotel in the anti-zombie van and try to reach the evacuation there, alright? I said to them. You got it, brother, Keith said. All right, then, but I'm leading the group. All right, Alice? Just stated. Okay, I responded. And so we prepare ourselves for one hell of a ride. Insert Midnight Riders. Transition to a nearby high school. Okay, you can't be serious, Coach said. Yes, this is Coach's perspective now. Everyone loves a teddy bear. Angrily said to Principal Joe. Joe wins. Well, why can't we take a team? Why can't we take a team bus? I worked mine off just to get these kids to safety after that announcement. I stated. Because, Coach, we didn't have the money to afford gas for the buses, the principal said clearly. Look, Madam Principal, I personally think we... Oh, wait. Not Coach. Look, Madam Principal, I personally think we should barricade the school and wait for evacuation to arrive, Mr. Klein said to us. One of the characters I created. Yay. Alright, I disagree. We should leave now while we can, another teacher yelled in a panic. Before I could say anything, the other teachers butted in and a dispute was now occurring. Then I remembered. Hey folks, there's an evac station not too far from here, I shouted. I guess they heard that, because they were all looking at me. What could you mean? One skeptic teacher asked. And I responded, look, there's an evac station at the mall, the Havana Hotel. If we take the Dallas trip buses, we could reach it with what amount of gas we have left. One bus can consist of students and a few faculty. The other bus will have all faculty and exception students on it. You understand? I asked my coworkers. They looked at each other and then how do we know that's true? For all we know, it could just be a rumor, spread to confuse folks like us, a female teacher said. If I'm being honest, I understand her reason of skepticism, but it's the only lead we got. Alright, everyone, on me, I finally said. Reluctantly, they agreed. If it's really as bad as they say, we should probably arm ourselves with something like a weapon or something. Mr. Klein. Oh, wait, this ain't. Oh. If it's as bad as they say, we should probably arm ourselves with something like a weapon or something, Mr. Klein said, thinking hard. The sports team has equipment we could use, I mentioned. The cooking class has a few spare knives at our disposal, Miss Aquino said. We have a few we have a few useful We have a few useful tools in the workshop. I can't speak. We have a few useful tools in the workshop class, Mr. Andy stated with his Texan accent. Alright. Anyone else here have anything useful? I asked. One person raised their hand. Yeah, okay. Hey everyone, listen up. I'm Nurse Akuzi. I have medical supplies in the nurse's office. If we can get that, it would probably be a lot more easier to care for injuries, just in case we get any while evacuating. But I can't really do much for any bites or scratches from infected individuals. To say in a bit of a shaky voice. I noticed she must have seen some bad stuff. Nurse Makusa, is that blood on your uniform? It's not my blood, I can assure you. I wasn't bit or scratched, I promise. See? She said. She shows her arm after rolling up her sleeves. Listen, y'all. We need to get that supply from our office and hightail it out of here, alright? So we stick together and we can get through this, I said, gaining everyone's attention. Now, some of y'all need to stay here and protect the students and yourselves, alright? I just need 4 people to come with me, so Mr. Klein, Nurse McCoozy, and Mr. Drew with me. Let's go, I commanded. Kindly, I commanded, but kindly. Good sir, I need you to come with me. Elegance. Hey, Coach, I have to ask this. Why us? Mr. Drew asked. Because, Mr. Drew, we need Miss Yakuza to show us to the nursing office. Mr. Klein is a former military vet, so he knows a thing or two about self-defense because you have the flashlight from the science class. Is that all? I explained to him, and Mr. Drew nodded his head in understanding. Good. Now let's go before things get rougher. I responded, and like that, we headed out. Woo! Okay. Oh my. 31 minutes. Dang. Okay. We'll read chapter 2 halfway through. Then I'm off to hit the snooze. Because I'm pretty much wiped out. Especially after all that's been going on. Chapter 2. Oh, I should probably show you some of the art. Don't worry, these are all drawings I made. So this was chapter 1's cover. If the camera could see it. No, camera can't see it. It's too blinded. Oh no. Maybe if I dimmed it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. See, this is the cover art for chapter 1. I drew that. Okay. If you want to see it better, you should probably read the story yourself. This is also chapter 2's cover art. Okay. Chapter 2. Oh, hey, it's everyone's suit wearing jerk. Yeah, it's Nikki. I heard the. Okay, I don't know if my Nick impression's all that good, but I'll give it a shot. When I heard about the outbreak, I was in the middle of a gamble with one of the best gamblers of the South. He goes by the name Joe the Card Holder, or so he says. Of course, this guy was easy money in my book. I can beat this clown easy. And of course, I was right. But what happened later that evening, I can never forget. 3 hours after a gambling match. Transition. Okay. I think I drank too much. I thought as I brushed myself off as I stood up. I double-checked my suit to make sure no dirt was on it. As I was doing so, I heard some rattling from the dumpster behind me. I just shrugged it off as, I shrugged it off as one of the homeless running food. When I was leaving, I saw 2 police cars drive by and an alarming rate. A few blocks later, more police cars drove by. What the hell is going on? I thought to myself. A few hours later, after I grabbed a taxi, the radio broadcast changed to an urgent announcement. Attention, all citizens of Georgia. We have an urgent update on an outbreak that is unfolding as of this moment. Law enforcement highly recommend that for you to stay indoors and barricade your homes, as the infected are extremely violent. If you or your family member are sick or ill and need medical attention, report it to any nearby officer or CETA agents. Stay tuned, for we will keep you updated on any and everything regarding this outbreak. And then the radio cuts back to the original music we had playing before. I looked at the driver a bit confused. Oh, I am so sorry. Alright. uh, regarding so. What the hell is that? I asked. Honestly, buddy, I don't know, but I hope I never find out. He responded, and while he said that, something stumbled out in front of us. Watch out! I can't yell like Nick since it's like 5:38 a.m. here. Uh, uh, I yelled. Too late. We ran over the figure, and blood splattered onto the taxi's window. Gruesome. Okay. Uh, did we just kill a man? Did I just kill a person? Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. He said in a panic tone. Hey, chill out. I won't tell anyone if you don't. I said, trying to calm him down. So we could drive off. You're right. He starts to drive, and that thing we ran over started standing up, and I saw this in the rear mirror. Jesus, that thing's still alive, I said, looking back, and it seemed to catch his attention as well. As I think to myself, the figure starts to approach our vehicle, but not just it. But a few more seemed to follow him. The noises they were making were almost inhuman. As they got closer, more seemed to appear from the nearby alleyway. Drive. What? You can't just leave them. Before he continued, one of those things started banging and banging on the windows and doors. Thanks. Thanks, Tesfulia. I appreciate it. Thanks, bro. Growling like crazy. Shit, is that blood? I yelled as I looked at the driver, who was clearly horrified by this sight. When I see this, that makes me think. Something like that. Started to crack due to them beating on the window, and I had enough of this. Took the driver's wheel and floored it far away from those mealy-mouthed bastards. Those things are still pursuing us. What the heck are they? As I drove through the city streets, chaos seemed to be unfolding all around us. From cars crashing into one another, to some folks even climbing cars to get away from the grabbing hands. Others being devoured. Some folks are fighting back, at least, but what the hell have I stumbled into? 2 hours earlier, Officer Daniel's Perspective, another character I've created. Me and my partner Officer Jonas, were dispatched to investigate a homicide incident that occurred. We saw was almost like something out of a horror movie. We arrived at the nearby town of Fayetteville to find out most of the place's streets were covered in blood. Some apartments had broken windows, while most of the town's structures were burned out. It looks like the county's police had trouble dealing with whatever occurred here. Upon further inspection, we passed the station and proceeded towards the old town hall. The town hall is our first stop. We have to extract the survivors of whatever this was. I said to my partner, as we were proceeding to town hall, I couldn't shake the feeling we were being watched. We finally reached the town hall and knocked on the door. Hello, this is the Atlanta Police Department. We are here to escort anyone to safety, I shouted. We waited a few minutes before someone finally showed up. Oh, thank God! We saved everyone! The guy yelled. He looked to be Fayetteville's church pastor. When he yelled, it seemed to attract the other folks' attention. They came to the balcony to look outside us. They looked very terrified about something. Then one of them spoke. Do you have any transportation vehicles? We need a vehicle like a truck or delivery van or something. We have to have we have to have many for one car. We have too many for just one car. He yelled out to us. Listen, we have a transportation of bus or two on the way. You think you can come down and explain to us what happened? He yelled. And they looked at us. Are those things gone? The woman asked. Things? What things? Are they responsible for all this? I was a bit curious about this mess myself. Those creatures were not human. Yes. Uh, yes, those creatures were not human. They looked human, but they feasted on us. Those dead soon returned and tried to attack us. We had to take shelter here at the city mall. Some had to gone to the police station. The last time they contacted us was 1 hour ago. They were still under attack after that. We heard nothing else. What I assume was the mayor said, "Alright, I'll take a look at the station. Jonas, get these people out of here, alright?" He said. "Yeah, I hear you, partner. Alright, folks, follow me back to the car. We will wait there till our ride arrives." He stated. While he did, I proceeded to the station. Once I got there, I knocked on the door. "Hello? Is anyone there?" I asked. No one responded. I knocked again, a little louder. "Hello? Anyone there? I'm from the Atlanta Police Department. I'm here to distract you and take you to safety," I said a little louder. No response. "Alright, I'll put a count to three. And once I reach three, I will enter by force." Something heard you immediately. "Alright then. 1, 2, 3." I kicked open the door at ready. God, it was a huge bloody mess. The smell. Corpses. Corpses everywhere. Most looked to be wounds to the head. Some looked like bite marks. "Hey, officer, quickly, get over here." Someone whispered. I turned to the source of the voice, gun loaded and aimed. The figure looks to be in convict clothing. "State your name, prisoner," he said in a "State your name, prisoner," he said in a serious and dark tone. "I'll tell you if you get your ass over here," he said in anger, whispering. I asked, "Why are you whispering, prisoner?" "You'll see here in a minute, in a bit," he said, a little scared. He then stopped and point. He then stopped. "There, that's why I'm quiet." He pointed to an interrogation room. "We can't see her. We can see her, but she can't see us." He finally said, and I hear the abnormal crying coming from the room. So looking through the window, I see a female officer standing on the ground of the room, and the lights flicker. I see blood. So much blood. It looks like a slaughter room. And her hands' fingers are like long knives, drenched in now drying blood. "What the hell is that?" I whispered to him. I dubbed her a witch due to her never-ending crying. Her crying could fool any living person to think she is human and needs help. Once they get close, she starts growling violent, and then tears into anyone who disturbed her. I managed to lure her in there with packs of sugar I found in the break room. He explained as I looked at her, confused. "Sugar? How did you find out she likes sugar?" I asked. I tried numerous things, from flesh to juice to even clothing and money. But the only thing that got a reaction was sugar, and positive at that. It might resemble something she had before death and revival, pre-infection. He said, "Now I'm confused, prisoner. How do you now? I'm confused, prisoner. How do you know so much about this infection, as you call it? What even is your name?" I asked inquired, but sternly. I, Besides, but understands. My name is Lee Everett. I was a professor at the College of Atlanta before I was arrested by York Police Department for, well, you can already guess why. I remember hearing his name during one of the conferences before. That's right, he was being transferred from a county jail today. I believe he got arrested for supposedly killing the state senator. The question is, why is he here and how? Before I could think of the issue any further, we were due interrupted due to a couple of gunshots. Dale, we need to go now, my partner shouted, and it appears the witch, as Lee so gently put it, started to stand up and growl violently towards us. Turn your lights and quiet down so she'll calm down, Lee said quietly, but sternly. Reluctantly, we complied and we waited. Soon, her growling quiet. And then it returned to the haunting cries. We silently retreated and left. By the time we got out of the station, the escort buses have arrived. The remaining town survivors got on the bus, and soon left. We silently followed, but not without reporting what happened to the sergeant and the head chief officer. Yet, feeling that none of this is over, and this has only begun. No. What the hell have I stumbled into? I stared again to myself and the driver. This never happened before. This was my hometown. What are these things? He said, clearly angry and bitterly. Look, man, we need to get out of here. Find an evacuation station. Or even fortify a building or a few rooms. I said, trying to think. We can go to Savannah, or even one of the high schools nearby. I heard both are possible evacuation zones, he said to me. No, he might have a point. If the van was a bust, we could board up the hold out in one of the rooms. While the high school, though possibly more dangerous, is equipped with an emergency life protection set up with clean water and food and gardens, possibly even other survivors. This is a tough decision. I think it's safer to head for whatever's closest. Hey, driver. Wait, yeah. Hey, driver. Which place is the closest? I asked him. The closest one is Savannah, and the bonus is that nearby is Whitaker's gun shop. He has a wide variety of guns, the driver said. Well, you're alright. Oh, dang, you're alright. By the way, what should I call you? He said. You can call me Aaron. And you? Name's Nick. That's all you need to know. Alright, Nick, let's get to the van and get out of here. Agreed, let's move. With that, we drove off to the van to get out of this madness, and if that fails, to make a final stand against whatever this virus evil is. Unaware, this is only phase 1. Oh. To be continued. And chapter 3. So, that was Control of the Dead, a new story I'm writing. And chapter 3 is complete. I'm currently working on chapter 4 and 5. And I'm working on the entire series. But now you know what to expect. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you don't, that's fine. But if you did, don't hesitate to hit that like button. Maybe even subscribe. I'd be pretty grateful. So I will see you all later, and peace out. Ending stream. Pew. Yes, and